Evet, bu YouTube kanalımın ilk videosu ve açıkçası ben her zaman bu ilk video olayını benim için özel olmasını isterdim ve öyle de oldu. It filmlerini duymamış olma ihtimaliniz yoktur diye düşünüyorum. Stephen King'in Unutulmaz romanından uyarlanan bu hikaye, küçük bir kasaba olan Derry'de yaşayan bir grup çocuğun etrafında dönüyor. Kasabada her 27 yılda bir ortaya çıkan ve insanların korkularından beslenen doğaüstü bir varlık, genellikle palyaço Pennywise şeklinde görünerek çocukları hedef alıyor. Ve açıkçası palyaçolardan çok korkan birisi olarak beni bayağı korkutmayı başaran bir film serisi. Şimdi ise It Welcome to Derry bir dizi olarak izleyicileri bir kez daha Pennywise'ın doğduğu yere, Derry kasabasının karanlık geçmişine götürüyor. Ve ben de HBO Türkiye'nin katkılarıyla birlikte dizinin yaratıcılarından Jason Fuchs ve Brad Kane'le, ayrıca oyuncu kadrosunda yer alan Chris Kolk, Stephen Ritter ve James Remar'la keyifli bir sohbet gerçekleştirdim. James Remar'ı Dexter'dan Dexter'ın babası Harry olarak, Chris'i Gotham'dan Lucius Fox ve Stephen Ritter'ı da Daredevil'daki Blake Tower olarak ekranlarda daha önce gördük. Hepsi gerçekten çok iyi oyuncular ve benim için onlarla sohbet etmek gerçekten çok keyifliydi. Daha fazla lafı dolandırmadan sizleri direkt olarak röportaja uğurluyorum. I am Kanjan from Istanbul. I came here as an It fan and frankly I am pretty excited. I know you for a long time from your appearances on screen and genuinely I believe you are truly excellent in your field. So being here with you right now makes me very happy indeed. I hope you are all doing well.
Thank you. I hope
Thank
you're
you.
doing well.
Thank
That's
you.
very generous. Thank you.
Then let's start with my first question. What do you think is the most important thing your characters bring to the It world?
Damn. Yeah. That was good. Yeah, love. I would say for Hank Rogan, love.
The most important thing that Dick brings to the world is his ability, is the shine. That would be the most important thing.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Power. I show a lot of power, and it's power that gets its legs cut out from under it. But my potential for destructive power is very important to this character. How did that land?
Yeah.
Derry is a seemingly ordinary town that harbors darkness within. How do your characters view this town? How are they affected by it?
I think that Dick is very affected because Dick Halloran is not from this town. He is entrapped in this town because of his fooling with a very powerful person. And I feel like Dick feels incredibly trapped by Derry, which is Derry's whole thing is to trap people. So I think it's working on him as well. He feels very trapped.
Derry is a place that my character visited briefly as a small boy, because his life was in transit a lot, and it actually holds some of his sweetest memories. So while Derry is for some people a place of terror, and it's like a spider web that you wander into and you get stuck there. For my character, it was the spot of his fondest childhood memory, also his greatest childhood fear. So when he left, 50 years later, by circumstance and by duty, he's drawn back to it. So it's a very mixed bag of sentiment and poignancy and terror, which I feel is the basic description of the Stephen King world. Poignancy, beauty, sentiment, and terror.
So I want to ask one more question, and I think it's the most important one for me. Are you afraid of clowns?
I am not afraid of clowns.
No. As a matter of fact, I have clowns at home. I collect. I don't collect them, but I have them.
Now I'm afraid of clowns.
I do, like, people give me stuff, and I just have
I got 4 of them.
Nobody knows, but I have them.
Now
I guess the world, yeah, everybody knows.
No, I'm not afraid of clowns.
No.
Are you?
I'm very afraid of clowns.
Now we see.
It's hard to watch for me.
Do I like clowns?
No.
I'm not afraid of them though. Clown.
Clown.
Yeah, clown.
Do you have any message for those who will be watching the series?
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Have a good time.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Really give yourself into it. Welcome to Derry. Come live with us for a while in Derry, and we'll scare the pants off you.
And watch it multiple times.
And tell your friends and your family and everybody and strangers.
And
Just
don't
tell everybody.
watch it alone.
No, don't watch it alone.
I watch it alone. So thank you for everything. See you
All
later.
right,
Thank
John,
you.
thank you.
Take care.
Şimdi de dizinin yapımcılarından olan Jason Fuchs ve Brad Kane'le olan sohbetime geçiş yapıyoruz. Okay, how are you?
Good. How are you, Con?
How are you today?
Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to Derry has a different atmosphere and rhythm compared to the It films. How did you create this difference?
Oh, that's a great question. I think that we were trying to take advantage of TV as a medium. You know, it's a long form medium. We have an opportunity to delve into the characters in a different way when you have 8 hours of storytelling canvas to fill as opposed to 2 hours or 2.5 hours, as the case may be. So we wanted something that took advantage of that opportunity. So organically, it fell into a slightly different rhythm, and that was something we were excited about from very early in the development process.
Yeah. And because the movies take place in 1989 and the television show takes place 27 years later in 1962, it's naturally going to have a different atmosphere, a different palette. It's going to look different. It's going to feel different. The characters are going to act differently. It's just a different time in American history. So changing the time period, that happens naturally.
I also think a key distinction is that you have adult characters in the world of this show who have an awareness of the entity in some way, in a way that in the films and the book, you just have the kids who know something's going on, and the grown-ups of Derry seem sort of oblivious to it all. And so having adult characters, really smart adult characters, who are picking at the same mystery and trying to unravel the same stuff also changed the tone and the energy of it in ways we felt fresh and exciting, but still authentic to the book.
The It films were visually very cinematic and horror-driven. For a series format, how did you adapt that cinematic fear into the episodic storytelling? Because I think it's hard to do so. I want to know that.
Oh, in terms of the cinematic feel, we had an ace in the hole named Andy Muschietti.
Yeah.
The gentleman who built the films and directed the films, obviously, with his sister and producing partner, Barbara. From the very beginning of the project, Andy was a part of it. Obviously, I co-created it with Andy and Barbara, but Andy was ever present. He not only directed the first 2 episodes and the final 2 episodes, but he was always there. I mean, because of the way TV works, by the time he was done filming his episodes, he was beginning to prep his final episodes. And so whether it was Andy or Barbara, we always had one of those two involved in everything we were doing. And so it felt like a cinematic extension of the films, I think because of that. You also had directors who came in who all brought their own flavor and all brought their own sort of distinct vision, but all were trying to find ways to extrapolate from the cinematic style that Andy had established in the movies and worked really hand in glove with Andy in terms of figuring out how to do that. So in every respect, we were trying to build our own thing, but something that felt visually like it was a real extension of the work of the films. And that really included the entire team. I mean, Paul Austerberry, obviously our production designer who'd worked on it Chapter 2. There were so many people from top to bottom on this project who had worked on the films, and so the hope was that we could create a cinematic experience in television.
And because the scares in the movie are so cinematic and they hit you so hard, there's really no going back after the movies. You have to just go forward. So we designed the scare set pieces and the Pennywise attack set pieces so that they would be as big and as shocking and as scary as possible, and in many cases go even further than they went in the movies. So you really have to give the fans that extra experience. And we tried to do that.
Yes, I think it's very beautiful. I watched first 5 episodes and I'm curious to see what happens in the next episodes. So
That's
thanks
good.
for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you for the questions. Great to meet you.
Thanks, Con.
See you. Ve evet, bu kadar. Şöyle ki bu benim ilk röportajımdı ve benim tahmin ettiğimden daha keyifli ve eğlenceli oldu. Umarım sizler için de keyifli olmuştur. It Welcome to Derry'nin ben ilk 5 bölümünü izledim fakat dizi hakkında ambargo yüzünden bir şey söyleyemiyorum. Ama cidden çok iyi bir dizi sizleri bekliyor. HBO Türkiye'ye bana bu fırsatı sundukları için gerçekten tekrardan çok teşekkür ediyorum. Bir sonraki video ne hakkında olur bilmiyorum ama o videoya da kendinize iyi bakın ve hoşça kalın.